But these guys are actually fighting properly in this corner, and these guys are actually kind of aiming at a fucking area for once, which is sort of good. I don't have any of my... Well, so much for them not aiming at my people. Holy shit, you guys. Maybe go stand further back in the fucking tunnel. My people... No, fucking go stand there. What's your health even like? My people just immediately shot them, so... I kind of need Dodsworth and Wonderfast and Tadashi to fucking stop right now and just leave them the fuck alone. Move up. Pod's ready to launch, that's fine. Okay, they're in a bit of a safer nook, I feel like. Something comes up, they should theoretically hit it. Another cat's dead. If these guys would just come out the bottom here, they'd probably go for them, but at least I'd have a chance to fucking hit them. Tadashi and stuff, can I get you three to come and stand here? And I've got another person with a gun, can go stand over there. Alright. So they're starting to come out now, but we're kind of getting them on this corner before they even bother. I'm not worried about this pile up here. I'm just worried about which specific cats are walking through the pack. Because I would really prefer not to accidentally shoot Xena. I have a healing mech serum. I don't have a resurrector mech serum. Yeah, they're all starting to come out now. Sort of. They're still destroying shit. I don't really care too much about what they're destroying in there as much. What? Oh, you guys are fighting. Hopefully my people can help fight the fucking Speedalope instead of the cat. There's a lot of bullets going around my cat and I'm like really impressed it's not dead from that. I do like the fact that it just went and laid down in, you know, a gun zone. So that's the thing that's happening. I could poke you guys in from the top. And they shot a cat. Shot a cat in there. I could take Loser up into here. And then I can open up the door and let them allow it again. I think we need more bugs. Nah. Well, at least we'll get some food out of it. That'd be nice. Come in. Is it Ariston? So I had to stretch. Yeah, they're slowly coming out of here. Like I said, depending on which cat's in the thick of it. Ironically, the cats are coming out because the cats are hungry. And so they're trying to eat the food. But the cats are also getting dead, which is also going to relieve the pressure of the lack of food. So, like, it's not the worst situation. I think they've mostly all come out from in here. There's nothing else in there. Alright, so this lot are fine. I've just got a couple still in here to go. I could take Loser in through this spot here. And we could open up that. And what else could I pop in there? I could pop somebody in like the doorway of here and I could move everybody else out. That'd be fine. I just want to find somebody with not Shadow. I don't want any of you guys. You guys are all hurt. Chase can come and have a look. Go poke your nose in there, which... Oh, that's Pippi. Alright. And I'll move this lot out of the way for the most part. I won't have to really worry about anybody else getting in there, but at the moment I don't think anybody's specifically dead. I don't think they killed any originals. Nothing like that. And we should be able to wipe them out in a hot minute once they get the fuck out of the way. So we should be fine with this. It's a win-win scenario, if anything. It sort of is, but I still don't appreciate, like, my cats getting dead, you know? Like, I understand, like, my cats are rushing in and there's not much I can do to keep them out of here. Like, even my panthers and stuff are rushing in and stuff. But, yeah. I just need to hunt some shit on the map. We have some shit to hunt. It's just that, like, I've been elsewhere. Also, these guys haven't been attacked. So... yeah, if anybody is free and available, I guess they can run over and do that. Chase, mate, I don't know if you could just stand here. You're probably going to kill Pippi, and I don't know who she is bonded to. No one. Okay, well, worst case scenario, if Pippi dies because gunshots. Actually, Chase, you might want to move. maybe? Fire starting street, bye Cal, go for it. Get out of the way, mate. You're gonna have 3 people on you in just a second. And so somebody just shot him in the back. I love it. Chase, mate. Don't do it, don't die. Got 15 hours. I don't know if you can get out of the shooting range. Go downwards, not forwards. Just that way, yeah. Go downwards. Bike can set shit on fire, I don't care. They've lost, what, 3 cats in this scenario? Alright, if he can get out of here without getting more headshots, he's down to like 12 hours. I can get him into the hospital, which reminds me, I think I sent somebody else down there before, but this is fine. And somebody made a masterwork during this, so I guess that's great too. Which cat are you killing? 34, sorry. Okay, I don't see anybody else in here. Loser looks like he's done what he's had to do, and he's fighting other shit. So, if it's not for this one bug that's left... There we go. Okay. Everybody else, go fucking find something to do. Go find something to do. Go heal yourselves, whatever. We'll come back to that in a hot minute. I will get my fucking doors set back to normal settings. And I'll get in here soon. Loser, can I just get you the fuck out of the door, mate? I just want you out of the door so I can close that one. Alright. So there's a couple of people that are definitely hurt. Because I've set this area up as a proper prison thing, I don't have to worry about that. I've lost like fucking 4 cats that, which I don't think I lost a panther yet. I think I've got panthers coming in for rescues. Like, I could have just stood back and said, nobody fire anything and everybody just send the animals in, because we have a shit ton. What are you firing at on that kind of an angle, mate? Maybe just, hit the thing? Anyway, can I get you guys to break these up? Because I'm sure that these are supposed to spawn more shit. Anyway, I'll have people in here probably doing stuff relatively soon. Like grand, mate. Can I maybe, not the door? You know what? I'm just gonna let them do what they're doing. Let's go find who was injured. We've got Pippi's down here. Nobody's rescuing. Kelly, instead of cleaning, can I get you to rescue her? And I lost a couple of my benches that I brought over. So I will have lost the work orders on them, but that's okay. I've still got a couple of drug labs, which look like they're absolutely wrecked. I've still got the benches that were up here. I'm not quite sure why that's uninstalled, but I think when they popped through, I think it popped it up. So I'm not too worried about that. As for people that are not actively doing stuff, I kind of feel like there's a couple of people coming in to hunt, and I kind of would love to send a couple more people into this area just to do stuff. Do I have anybody that's sitting at attention that's halfway across my map that I haven't released yet? Yes. Yeah, I got Narola. Alright. You go back to what you're doing, love. And I have a lot of chem fuel out here. Oh no, hold on. Get away from my storage for a second. How much chem fuel have I got just out in the paddock? 143 chem fuels just sitting out in the paddock randomly. That's not a concern for summer at all. Alright. Well, I'm also going to need to get somebody in here to clean stuff at some point. Doors are all shut. I don't know if anybody's tending these animals. Female juvenile resting. Luxembourg is working on a cat. Amia is working on a cat. People that are in hospital. Wolverine's fine. Toad's fine. Where's my other people that got shot? Hold on. Chase, I think, is still trying to get to a hospital bed. Yes. Bond mate, before you walk off, could I get you to just clean the hospital? Because, we're going to need some stuff in here. Shizuka, I think, came out of a hospital to come fight. So she's fine. Mel, when you're done eating, mate, go lay down. Who else needs something? Ocelot? Ocelot, what's going on with you? Where are you? Fucking can't click at you at this fucking hell. Come here, you. You. You're fine. You've already been tended to. And Val should realistically just Go lay down in a bit of a social distance, mate. There we go. Okay, I think everybody that got kind of a little bit hurt, there's Octopus, I forgot to release you. Everybody that got a little bit hurt is going to go lay down. Nobody's like critically hurt. I do have wildlife I got to go hunt, some yaks and shit. We need some meat. Back on the menu. Like, we've got capped pemmican. So they shouldn't waste it on that. I don't think I have kibble. Oh, I've got a small amount of kibble. They might make a bit of kibble. That would be good if they could. We're not capped on these yet, so they'll keep making more of those. Fire is inside. No, it's outside. Bikehouse outside. Alright, you made the masterwork bed, which is neat. And I have transport pods, but I'll get back to them soon. How's this lot doing? Hey, Shira. What are you up to? Are they okay? Radma. It's fine. Fine. Anybody dying in here? No, everybody here is good. Somebody's been snacking on a corpse, which I don't love the look of, but it could have been the lynx that was getting around. So there's that too. Just chilling for now. Nice. I'm basically doing the same thing, except like we just had like a raid attack, so that was a hot moment. It was infestation, and we had this attack encampment as well, so it was kind of like one after the other. But we'll be able to get out of here soon. I don't super hugely want all the steel out of this. We've got a couple of people picking them up. If they finish like the last couple of tiles in here, I'll just take them with what they've got. We got a couple of batteries, got a bit of steel, got a little bit of electrical crap, some weapons. I could let them go hunt. I could let them go hunt like the fuck ton of alpacas, because I did I take a lot of animals for this? I have dromedaries. So the answer is kinda. Let's go hunt the does, because they rarely ever attack me. And I could do it with the alpacas, maybe. I won't try to attack the lynx or anything like that. We'll attack some of the guinea pigs and the hares. We're kind of really super low on meat in Minwick, in the 4th location. So I've got a lot of people here that definitely can do gunning. Most of the people here can absolutely fucking do hunting, right? So anybody that's available is going to go and do hunting, and I'll come back here in a minute. I'll save since everybody's alive. And I have to go find somebody still at attention. Hold on. Who is where? Where are you on the map? This is one of undrafted draft. No, hold on. Is there somebody up here somewhere? There's somebody in my colony that is actively drafted and I'm not seeing them. And I've got to find where they are because they'll have a mental break otherwise. You, Sue. There we go. I knew I saw one of them. Colonist Idol, Johnson, that's fine. Fire, as long as it's outside, it's fine. It's also now daytime here, which means I need to check if it's nighttime at Dryden. Because if it's nighttime-ish, it's nearly nighttime. I'll wait a bit longer, I'll wait till it's night, and then I'll call for the bulk goods trader with green. And that should have all the traders hopefully spread out enough not to kill each other. No promises there. They will kill each other if they're given the option to, but can we hunt some shit here too? Oh, hold on. You guys going out? You guys are leaving. Or are you grabbing people? Hold on, what's going on here? They don't have the extra steel. Leading yak to exit. Fantastic. Hold on, let's save that. They're not out yet, but they're on their way. They're just collecting up the yaks. There'll be another caravan outside, which reminds me, we have a caravan out here. We have 2 caravans out here. Are you 2 near each other yet? Fucking hell, that one is slow. I've asked this one to rest and let this one catch up to it so I can merge them and keep them going, but they're going to be way too far ahead of this caravan that's coming around now. So, like, I could have just let this one keep going. It was kind of moving at an okay speed. I actually don't know if it was like left after them, but if I can merge them, they'll move a lot faster. So I also had a bunch of transport pods that they're ready to go. Not ready. So let's do a round robin around the base and see what I can transport pod yet. That one's empty. Hold on. What have we got? I have a lot of beds I want to sell to the traders that are coming. I have a lot of... Steel's not available on this list now. How interesting. Okay, let's put uranium in you. So, steel not ready for launch. Fire, that's fine. I can assume that that's what's his face by Cal putting shit on fire. Fine. I did build these really close to here with the concept that they're a lot faster to load. Also, I'm just going to send shit through the roof over there and my people can move it later, because if I keep trying to send it into storage, it's just going to keep getting full and it's going to start like radiusing outside of it, you know. So if I just chuck it in here, keep breaking the roof, hopefully don't explode the chem fuel that's near it, we should be fine. Where's more pods? One's not ready. Not ready. Some of these are not going to be ready for a while, but I really should only have like a few more like goes of loading pods before this place is basically ready to go. I love seeing like the giant fleet of pods in the air. It's so great. That one's not ready. That one might be. That one's loading in process. Where is the silver armor? Nerona, do you remember when I said don't put the fucking armor on? I literally meant don't put the fucking armor on. I don't think you had it before, but I'm gonna make you go and load the fucking thing in a hot second. I'm gonna pause and make you load it. Oh my god, it takes ages for her to remove it. Okay, and then we'll come back to that in a hot second. We'll go back to Nerona. That's ready to launch. Lol, my fucking endless... My endless pods. What else we got? That one's the one that's waiting on the thing. What about this one that's loading in process? It needs compounds and stuff. Has Nerona got it off yet? She's thinking about it. She's halfway there. She's nearly halfway there. She'll remove it eventually. I kind of can't wait until, like, we're all in the new location. Just to, like, let you know as well, because this is a 1.5 map. Any kind of, like, issues I have with, a lot of, like, the game and it thinking and stuff does have a bit to do with the fact that I'm on an old map location. You can load that pod, thanks. Because, like with, when we moved from the second location, we had so much going wrong and the game just perpetually slowed down until we moved off the tile. And I do expect that here. Like, it's not going the best it possibly could be, but I do kind of expect that when we move off this 1.5 tile onto this 1.6 tile and everybody's on the 1.6 tile, it should run better. Because that's basically what happened last time. Can I get you to clean the shit out of this room, mate? Like, I don't super need anybody to build it. I think we get free glow pods for a bit, so that's neat. I don't know if they bother anybody. Kimmy, what do you think of glow pods? Ugly environment, slept in the heat, constraining clothes, ate without table, ratty apparel, bedroom, serious pain, sky high expectation. Nah, she's fine. Somebody nuzzled her, she'll be fine. I also have like a lot of animal corpses now. I don't know why there's one right there, but okay, I'm not going to question it. So they've got the roof back on. I've got some steel uranium inside here. I don't have storage for it in this spot yet. They're doing great with this little center area. I did have this as a sterile tile beforehand, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do like a decorative tile or something. This one is a storage pod. So put it here. There's a lot in that one. I don't want it to go in that other place. It's going to waste the time moving it. Masterwork, that's fine. I'll take a look at that again in a minute. There's nothing in that pod. Let's get that loaded up. If I find a pod that's empty, I do want to fill it back up with stuff so that I don't have to find it later if I have the time now. Because sometimes what will happen is I won't see it Then I'll have a bunch of empty pods and I'm waiting to get notifications that they're loaded. And then I'll discover that I never actually loaded it in the first place. It's literally like, you know when you think you put like a load of like dishes or laundry or something on, and then you go back to like change it over or empty it or something, and it was never done in the first place. It's essentially that whole process. And then going like, you know, sigh, I gotta go fix this. Okay, I think all the pods are basically good. It made a masterwork armchair, which is neat. Let's go check on the hunting crew. You checking on the hunting crew too? Alright. Okay. Phoenix had to just check that they were like hunting properly, you know. Obviously, quality control issues and whatnot. He got patted. I don't know if he can get on his chair from this angle. Hold on. Get on there. You're getting on my chair. There's not enough space while I'm streaming. You sit over there. He's just sitting there staring at me intently. Sorry, it's a little bit distracting. I just have like these two like kind of golden eyes against blackness staring at me from the floor. I love its eyes. They change colors. They're anything from like aquamarine to blue to gold. It's really cool. That's my cat. Anyway, this group, how they're going with hunting. We look like we've taken out a lot. I'm not touching the rhinos. I would say that if I pick them up now, they look like they've left too. I'll save this in a second. Where is my group? You're up here. So we also took no prisoners, but we also didn't lose anybody. But my people were out here hunting animals. If they could get back efficiently, I'm not taking the drugs, they can stay here. I hate trying to get them sold off. I know I could sell them off. I could just stop by a nearby place and sell them and get me some good money. But I just don't think it's worth it for trying to fight with my colonists to keep them off the shit once we get back. Because there's not a very long trip back and I don't really have room to stop if I'm bringing back corpses. I finished that sentence and Asora just like gave me this deadpan look, as well as my other cat. She just like stopped licking to do that. I don't really have space for this, but we've got chairs, we've got a lamp. I don't really need to bring back the lamp. I did somehow accidentally strip all the people, which is not really the intention. There's a okay helmet. We could take that. Actually, hold on. Can I sort you by name? There we go. Not necessarily going to put them all perfectly in order. I do want the guns, because some of those could be mine. I'll readjust the weight limit on my people in a moment. And I'll pat Asora while I sort this out. I don't really want to take any additional clothing I don't need. I don't really need the table. I do want my sniper rifles, because I probably dropped those. I could take the steel, but honestly I could leave behind some of that shit if need be. Slag chunk, synthetic thread. I don't have this on my list. I don't want the wake up yayo, or the chairs aren't really worth stacking in. I think that that's basically everyone and everything. I probably couldn't carry one more deer, but I would have to rely on my people emptying, you know, the animals once we get back, but I could try. Where's steel? In here. I thought steel was kind of low down. There we go. Can I just remove? Can you put onto, I don't want the maximum. Oh, it's already overweight for taking steel. That's what the problem is. Okay, well then take the fucking maximum of that. Where is that deer? I'd probably drop off like a fucking guinea pig or something. There's 5 foam pack. I could take that. It sells for some good money. We'll just drop a couple of extra deer. Okay. I'm good with that. Send you guys home. I've got a caravan just left Dryden. I've got this caravan coming home. I've got the other 2 caravans to merge yet, so there is that. And yeah, hold on, let me get back in here. So we have got we've got most of this room made, but I haven't really decided on what kind of pattern I want. I sort of want it to be a little fancy with the flooring. Not that that really matters, but I kind of thought about making like a white central bit. I'll probably make a white box on the inside of this too. And like in here kind of thing. Not that you're really going to be able to see it much underneath like statues and shit, but it would then trail out. I want to be careful not to overdo this because it's kind of hard to replace where stuff is. So let's do that. I haven't really dabbled with like carpet and shit. I have in the past, but we just don't usually bother because it sets on fire so easily. And my people are pretty prone to setting shit on fire. I could do silver tile. I could do gold accent shit. Like, I'm not a big fan of gold, but a little tiny spot in the center here underneath this would massively bring up the room, and I wouldn't see most of it because it would only be underneath where the pillars are that I could see, so I don't have to worry about it. Which means if I wanted to be fancy about, say, silver in the center underneath this, it's not going to change it. There's another masterwork chair. Yeah, it is. Good. Good. I want these chairs to be like really fucking nice. I also want some goddamn lights in here too. What is this light bulb? We're going to do some color coordination once we fucking figure out what I'm installing in here. Because I have lights from miscellaneous rooms. No clue. But I do want lights in here because my people are starting to be in these spaces. And is there any more lights? There might be over there. Oh, yeah, 3. Look, it's one of those things where I really didn't need to send this resource to myself, but I already did, so I might as well use it. And in the worst case scenario, if it doesn't get installed, I'll just sell it later. And I'll make a couple of lights, wall lights to structure, furniture. What's up, Phoenix? What are you doing? What are you circling me for? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Alright. Phoenix has once again been patted. Zula's just like passed out. She's been here the whole time, by the way. She's just like occasionally stretches, falls back asleep, gets patted. What's up? Can't sit there. Need me to turn the chair? Okay, hold on. There you go. Alright. Alright, Phoenix is on his chair. The thump that you heard was him literally smacking into the desk on his way up. He needs to have like good what do you call it? Like peripheral, what is it? Spatial awareness. That's it. So when he like jumps, he tends to like thump into things. He'll do the same thing with doors when he tries to pass through them. Next up I can tap, please. Stretching paws. No. Give you some ruffles too, Viking. Everybody's getting fucking pats. I'm not surprised you woke up.